Welcome back, everybody. This is 556 Gaming. Got another video for y'all. It's kind of a mix of stuff, a loot location, a few little pointers, just stuff I always want to point out, never do. As you can see, I'm starting off with another long jump. If you guys want me to go in depth on the long jump, I would gladly make a video on how to do it and go in depth on that. As you can see, I departed the plane and I'm about 2,000 meters away from my destination. I do this pretty much every match. I like to be able to loot, gear up, and be ready to fight rather than fight for my loot. Don't get me wrong, it's fun doing hot drops every now and then and, you know, taking over Pachinki or the school and being the king of that location, but this is a survival game. So I'm gonna land here on top of the roof or sink into it and start gearing up. I didn't see anybody follow me in, but I'm gonna do this quickly since I am extremely exposed up here. If you know the prison, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have a cliff face all the way around me pretty much. 4x scope, sweet. So I guess the first tip I'm gonna give you guys is loot quickly. No matter where you're at, you could be in a little compound way out in the middle of nothing where nobody's around, but you should be looting quickly because you never know when someone decides they want to loot that location as well. I'm not the fastest at looting, but I think I'm pretty quick at it. Okay, so that story's done. I'm gonna be moving down to the second floor. Some boosts and first aids. I used to drop this spot a lot when I first started playing. After everyone else realized that it's a great spot to land, then it became highly contested and I moved to other places. See tons of 9mm ammo in this place. Picking up some smoke grenades. If you guys aren't using smoke grenades yet, you need to be using those. We'll count that as tip 2. Use smoke grenades. It gives you a tactical advantage over your enemies if they're not using them. More boost, AR suppressor, 2x scope. So now I got range and I got a scope for closer engagements, bunch of boosts, suppressor. So I'm doing this kind of backwards. I should have looted this spot last, just because of how exposed you are down here. As you can see, I just checked up there on the cliff face to make sure there's nobody up there ready to gun me down. Level 2 vest, level 2 helmet. Checking as I come out. Not really sure what's going on here. Switch some scopes around. When you guys loot, you need to try to have you need to do it methodically. You need to have a pattern for every building you go into so you can do it quickly and not expose yourself too much. So as you can see, I kind of zigzag through these things. This is kind of weird here too. Tells me I still need to pick it up as a upgrade, but I already have it. Alright, first level 3 piece of gear. It's going to be a helmet. Some more 5.56. So far, you could land duos or squads here and probably be just fine on loot. But remember, gunshots up to the southwest. So I'm going to enter the building just in case they decide to peek over the ridge. Clear this building out, grab everything I need. Frag grenades are also something you need to be picking up. Nothing scares an enemy more than a frag grenade through the window of the house that they are in. So if you're not using frag grenades and smoke grenades and you want to take your gameplay to a next level, I suggest starting there. Okay, so got this building pretty much cleared out, nothing else I need. Gonna exit, and since I did hear gunfire up there, I'm gonna go ahead and check that ridge top there. And you can see I'm just peeking out, creeping a little bit. A level 3 backpack. That's one of my favorite items right there. I like to carry a lot of boosts, a lot of smokes, and grenades. So level 3 backpacks are awesome. And also, when I peeked out there at that corner of that house, you could see that all I did was press the peek button and it scoped in for me. That setting itself has made my gameplays so much better. It is a great setting. If you don't have it activated yet, maybe go to the shooting range and try it out. It's just so much easier and simpler. It's faster. Level 3 vest, awesome. This little compound here is just outside the prison entrance. It's going to be to the northeast of the prison. And this is one of my favorite compounds on the whole game, both maps. You can see I got another suppressor there. You can land here, loot up, grab some armor and some guns, and actually go up to that cliff face that I kept checking and ambush people looting the prison. They can't shoot that high, so it really is an advantage. First bot of the game, and it's down. So as I'm leaving here, I thought I saw something up there on the hillside, but wasn't 100% sure, but I need more ammo. So I'm going to get off and collect my ammo from my bot. Oh, sure enough, bot number 2. You can see short little bursts. Help take him out. Now I'm not sure if someone's here, so I'm going to clear this building. You can see, kind of dig that corner out. I use my third-person camera to check upstairs before running up the stairs blindly, and building is clear. Now as soon as I get that building cleared, I switch to my distance weapon, and I'm going to start clearing my surroundings. I don't know if someone watched me come in here or not, but I don't want to risk taking a headshot just sitting in here. So when you enter a building like this, you need to be checking your surroundings. I haven't cleared the buildings next to me, but I don't hear footsteps. So I do have an airdrop out there, which is a main focal point. for any enemies around, so I'm not too concerned about them looking up in this one house. So I got gunfire off to the north somewhere, not exactly sure where. Got a lot of tree coverage. But my next tip is this: if you're not using headphones, you need to start. I could hear that guy walking up to my compound. So I'm gonna wait for the plane to pass before I move. And in his position, he should have moved in while the plane was overhead to mask his footsteps. So when you're wearing headphones, you can pinpoint where that enemy is at all points. You can tell if he's on the ground, on the first floor of a house, or above you. So I can tell he's right next door. Also, your mini map will show you little footsteps up there where that enemy is at and which direction he's walking. So you can see he's peeking up here. He thought he was going to get me there, but I could tell it was a smoke grenade, so I didn't bite on that one. Got him knocked. Try to end him. So I'm gonna boost up. Not sure where his partner's at. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not sure how that didn't cause damage, but it didn't. But now I know his partner is here. So I'm going to keep an eye on those windows as I'm backing out and get to cover. So, something that not a lot of people know. I knew I was safe and in the zone right here. If you look at your map, you see that blue bar. When that fills all the way up with blue, that means the zone has reached its stopping point. Also, by the little running man up there is a set of numbers. So you can see on the map now it says 410 meters. That's how far you have to go until the next safe zone. So if there's no numbers, you're clear. I should have switched to single fire here, but I didn't. Probably should have waited to engage just a little bit longer. But now I'm going to push him. He's been hit quite a few times. Yeah, chuck a cocktail at him. I thought it was a good throw. I can hear him on the road. I could hear him on the roadway, so I just sprayed. Hit him once. So he's fairly weak. I'm going to let his smokes dissipate so I'm not running at him blindly. But do you see what he did there? That's how you can tell that he's a decent player, is he's utilizing his smoke. He just shut me down unless I wanted to run through that, at which point he could stand on the other side of the roadway and take me out. So I threw a smoke of my own for cover. I'm not sure where he's at, but I have to start going. I got 30 seconds until zone switch. Okay, so I'm going to start pushing in after him. Normally I wouldn't be pushing after him. I would just run back to my car and drive into the zone when it's this far out. He's up there by the rock, and now he's using headphones and can hear where I'm at. And you can't win them all. Anyways, thanks guys. Please hit that like button, please subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with another daily video.